Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So we ended up with an engulfing green bar yesterday, and this basically sets in motion a flag for me. Let's just get the channel tool. We're at the top of the channel at the moment. Obviously, we need to break through that channel. There have been some trend line breaks on the lower time frames, but the important thing that we have here is we had an indecision bar, then we had an exhaustion bar down to a level, and now we've bounced off that level. So it wasn't exactly on the level, but it was close as damn it. So what are we expecting? Well, be quite frank, first thing I'm expecting is a move to the all-time high. Okay, and then the second thing I'm expecting, if we get through the all-time high, is another measured move up to around 37.40. Okay, so let's just get down to the lower time frames there and we can get that sorted out. So I just want to keep the channel and let's delete those. So you can see there's the first trend line. Okay, we did try break through it, and now we've kind of broken through it with this gap up and pull down, and now we've rejected it at the moment. So we are in the Asian session, so let's just take that with a pinch of salt at the moment. I would put the next level that we need to get through pretty much around there at 34.69. Okay, so that's the next level to get through. We could just bounce off that and have a fairly deep pullback and then move up, or it could be just sort of gather itself and then push through and then slowly start climbing back. Okay, I don't expect it at the moment to be one-way traffic like this. I think we're going to continue with this pretty much in the same manner that it fell. So red bars, green bars, and a bit messy back to the top. But ultimately, I would expect us back to where we were. Okay, if we get down to the hour, you'll see it start getting a little bit clearer. You can see how messy it's been, and we're now at the top of the mess right now. Yesterday, this pin bar that we had here was a fairly strong signal. You can see that try to push the market down, came down to the lows of the day before yesterday, and then buyers stepped in. Okay, we've got an inside hammer here, and then confirmation, pretty much 3 bars confirmation. So my view at the moment is still just a little on hands for a while until we get through some decent levels. So this here is a level, okay, and then there's another level down here. So 34.35 is another level. So I'm quite interested in start nibbling at the moment. Okay, so when I say start nibbling, the first thing I'm going to be watching is that area there. Looks like it's forming a range, breaking through a trend line. Okay, breaking out the flag. Only problem is that I've got this major 34.70 here. So I'd want to be looking for a break of this area, a retest, and then a move to the upside. Alternatively, I'm looking for a pullback onto structure. Now, let's just delete that, and I want to put one more level in here because that's probably the area that I'd be interested in buying anyway, which would be 34.46. Okay, so that's kind of the view at the moment, but just be warned, it could just form and settle into a range. So if you look at it, just zoom out a bit, sorry, and you look at all this chaos here in between these 2 levels here, that could also be a range, and it could stay in that range for today. We don't really have any news except for promises that that the stimulus package will be approved, possibility before the elections. So there's nothing really concrete at the moment. So this move yesterday was pretty much based on hearsay. Okay, so yeah, so just be very cautious here. It could just carry on bouncing in this range, very possible. So ultimately we want to get above here. Okay, 34.69, get above 34.69. That is going to give us the confidence that we need to tackle the high and then validate the flag, and then obviously wait for the bigger measured move a little bit higher up. Okay, so that's my view at the moment. It's definitely buy the dips. So any dips back, we get a breakout, we want the dip back onto here, 34.70, 34.69, we want to buy there. Alternatively, we're looking for a move down to 34.46, buy there. If it goes all the way down to the bottom of the range of 34.35, that's another area to be buying. Okay, so yeah, I think ultimately what I'm looking for is a higher high at the moment. Okay, I hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.